What's going on, everybody? This is John J Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new episode of the Realignment Dynasty here on NCAA 14, featuring that college football revamp, of course. We are out here, man. We just experienced our very first loss of the season, and we're trying to bounce back like my man Big Sean. And we are taking on the Bearcats of Cincinnati here in this Realignment Dynasty. This is our conference opener, and Cincinnati has a solid football team. B- overall squad, B offense, B- defense. We're just about even with them. We're a B overall squad as well, B offense, B- defense ourselves. So some things that we could definitely work on, but Bearcats, they got a couple of long-term injuries, guys that are going to be out for a very long time, and they are both in the trenches. So hopefully you can take advantage of that, win the line of scrimmage, and therefore try to win this game, because last couple of performances we did not play well on offense, and that's where we are right now. So hopefully we can go ahead and turn things around, and hopefully you guys are excited for this episode. If you are, make sure you go ahead and smack that like button for me. Hit the subscribe button if you do happen to be brand new to the channel. Let's go ahead and jump right into this thing, seeing if we can bounce back against the Bearcats of Cincinnati. Let's get it, boys. Alright, boys, so we are out here, man. Let's see if we can get that ground game going early, and sure enough, we will, with Anthony Williams, who's going to run his way forward for a gain of 7. And that ground game is going to be crucial, man, if we're going to get this conference win under our belts. You already know we aren't the best passing team, but we got to get them off balance as well. Make sure that we get those passes in and be successful with that passing game. We need both, obviously, right? So got this 1st and 10 coming up. Maurice Gray, he's going to drop back the pass. He's actually runs out of time, and we take a huge sack there, man. 13-yard loss. So 3rd and long, not really where I wanted to be. Just going to go ahead and just kind of give up on this drive. 3rd and 21. Don't want to turn the football over, especially when our offense, as y'all have seen, it's not that explosive. But on the special teams, man, we simulate the special teams, and it seems like we had some kind of trouble with the snap, because Cincinnati, they get the football inside the 5-yard line, and it's going to be an early touchdown for the Bearcats. They take advantage of these special teams miscue that we had going on, man. We're down 7-0 early. And not only that, but we also go free and out on our next possession. Certainly struggling early on here with this defense, man. Larry Graham able to find a nice hole, get a 1st down there. They actually go to him a 2nd time, and he goes for even a bigger gain. We have 1 man left to beat. Our safety takes a bad angle there too. And now it's another 1st and goal for the Bearcats. Not a spot that we wanted to be in, as Graham is going to try to run his way into the end zone. Where's the defensive effort, man? Come on now. We had 3 guys there that could have made the tackle and at least made it harder for them to get into the end zone, but 2 guys were trucked into the ground, and a 3rd was dragged into the end zone, was taken for a little bit of a ride. So not how I wanted to start this game. Down 14-0 already, and the offensive, lack of offense still a problem here, man. Andrew Gray still haven't really gotten much offense going. Got to throw it again on 3rd and long, but at least this time around we will manage to go ahead and pick up that 1st down. Perry Robertson going to come down and make the catch for us. As now 1st and 10 coming up. Gray going to set up play action, looking over the left-hand side. We got our tight end, Aaron Ford. He's able to get both feet in bounds. That would have even been a catch in the NFL. Is now 3rd and 8. Gray looking to the left-hand side, and it's nearly intercepted. Very fortunate that he wasn't going the other way with it, because, man, that could have been pick 6 given all the open space that he had going on there, man. So still down 14-0, and our defense still having some major problems, man. Christian Lambert able to take a speed option off of us and take that for a good gain. as we got another first down that we got to worry about. They run the speed option again, and still we played it a little bit better. Our defensive lineman did come through with that super dive cheese there to at least prevent the first down, but they are killing us on these speed option runs. Surprised they aren't running it more, but Christian Lambert, he's going to run some more. Doesn't take an angle that I would expect. Maybe he was trying to get out of bounds or something. I don't know, but another first down for the Bearcats as we need a spark here. 1st and 10. Lambert scrambling as third time, but third time is the charm though, as we force Christian Lambert to give up the football, and that is exactly what we needed right there in order to get right back into this game. Let's go, baby. Now let's see if our offense can come through. Got a big play from our defense. We need some points on the board. Gray dropping back, looking over the middle. We got Anderson open in that middle lane, and that gets us into Bearcats territory. As now 1st and 10, we hand it off up the gut as Williams does cut it back to the inside, nearly getting to that first down marker. We're going to be just a few inches shy, as we will throw it here on 2nd and inches. Popular play action down, and it does work out for us on the slant pattern as Ben Young does end up moving the sticks. As we got another 1st and 10, first time in the red zone. Gray looking over the middle, but that's going to be intercepted as we threw that pass late. Thought we were going to have the inside open, but the safety was able to go ahead and cut that off. We do at least get a little bit of help in the field position battle, as Greg Lesser was caught with the clipping, but not how I wanted to start our first quarter in great Mid-Eastern Conference play. We are down 14-0 early, and the Bearcats also have the football. So let's see if we can play a little bit better here in this second quarter of action, as the Bearcats take over inside the 5-yard line, but Larry Graham is going to get out of there relatively quickly. An 8-yard run provides a little bit of breathing room for the Bearcats, as they will run it again here. Another read option as Christian Lambert gets some good blocks upfield, and that's a 13-yard rush for the quarterback, who's been a true dual threat here, as they'll throw on 2nd and 6, and I read it. I read that pass. I couldn't press Y fast enough though. Just could not respond for a brother, as that's 3rd and 6 now, as Lambert drops back, looking, trying to throw it over the middle, but we are there on the defense, and we'll force the Bearcats to punt this thing away. It will remain a 14-0 game, but we did some good things on that last drive, man. We just gotta get it in the end zone. That's really what I care about the most. As we throw deep downfield, we got a man, and Anderson is gonna come down with the catch. Mike Anderson, 41-yard reception. And now another 1st and 10 incoming. Trying to build off the big pass play. Williams cuts it inside. He gets a good run there as well. Another first down for the Spartans. Let's go. Play action here. Gray gets hit as soon as he pulls the ball back. Come on. We need our team. That offensive line has been a real weakness for us, and I think that's one of the problems in terms of why we have struggled to get points on the board. Just seems like we are not getting that push that we, should be seeking for. As now we got another 3rd down conversion that we're trying to convert on. Going with trips to the left, as Gray looks to the left-hand side, gets it out to Ben Young, and he will make the catch prior to coming out of bounds. Let's see if we can punch it in here. 2nd and goal, a couple plays later, as Gray, he's going to run it in the end zone, and it's a touchdown for the Spartans. And this time we will not have any issues getting it into the end zone, as that is going to make it a 1-score lead that we have to overcome. But let's see if we can come out here and get another stop from our defense. We start the drive well, though, as Kenneth Wood lays the lumber But then Lambert's going to throw on second and long. And Ben Smith was just wide, butt naked open there over the middle of the field. So all that stuff that we did on the speed option, that disappears. And now the Bearcats are starting to go ahead and put together a little bit of a drive themselves. As we get them to a third and long, we're going to only rush free to counter this 5-wide set. Lambert looks to the left-hand side, gets it out to Adams, but our team rallies up, makes the tackle. In less than 2 minutes left to play in the first half, we got a chance to go out there and tie this thing before going into the halftime locker room. We'll see if our guys can stand up and make a crucial drive before the halftime buzzer. As now, second and short, Gray. He's going to scramble to the right. He's got a man open down the middle of the field, and we get all the way to midfield before we even get touched. As that is a nice throw by Andrew Gray. Going to get ourselves on the line quickly to try to take advantage of the mismatch, as Williams will get a decent amount of yardage. We don't have to abandon the run in this 2-minute drill. We still got 2 timeouts to work with, and honestly in NCAA it's a little bit easier to pull off these 2-minute drills than I think in any other game. But that's also because I'm used to the Heisman difficulty, you know, just playing this game a lot. This is probably going to be the last NCAA 14 series that I'll do. So let me know down in the comments what old NCAA games you want me to play, by the way. But we got Cincinnati. They are a little bit disjointed, and we take advantage as Mike Anderson is going to find the end zone, and we are indeed going to go ahead. We are going to tie this thing up at 14, as that does end up being the halftime score going into the locker room. So let's see if we can build off the success that we had towards the end of the first half. Look at the second half underway, starting off by throwing over the left-hand side to Rogers. He breaks the tackle, and it's a big gain for Jamar. Not to be confused with Jamar Chase, obviously, but 36-yard grab is really nice. But can they do anything else after that? Third and 15 is Lambert looking. He's going to throw it over the middle, gets it out to Jamar Rogers again, but nowhere close to that marker. But they're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th and 10. They are 1 for 1 on these so far, as Lambert drops back. He's got some time. He's going to run out of it, though. The clock runs out as my man's going to be hit as he's thrown, and we're going to take over here. Pretty good field position, man. Let's go, baby. Let's see if we can take our first lead of the day, as we'll start our first drive of the second half with a jet sweep to the right. We'll try to get Mike Anderson a little bit more involved in the offense. His second carry of the game goes for a gain of 5, as we'll go 5 wide, as Gray looking again, this time firing down the right-hand sideline, and we find Ronnie Harvey all by himself. A 27-yard catch to move the chains as the Spartans drive downfield, gets it out to Ronnie Harvey. He's been a key player on this drive so far, now with 69 total yards. And yes, that is very nice. You know what else is very nice? A touchdown for Andrew Gray. That gives us the first lead of the game so far. We now pull ahead by 7 points as we take our first lead of the day, but can we hang on to it? Bearcats, I'm sure, are going to have something to say about it, as Rogers is going to take it down the left-hand side, and he's going to pick up some good yardage there. The Cardiac Cats definitely still showing some fight here, man, even though we have scored 21 unanswered. As now, Lambert got a 5-wide set to work with, gets it out short to McDonald, and didn't even need that much, only needed a yard. He got a few more than that. Is now 2nd and 7. Going to be, oh no, it's an option to the right-hand side as Bennett nearly gets the first down. That's the fullback getting a little bit of love there. He's going to rumble in and stumble in too close to the first down marker. We'll see if they actually get there, as they have not picked up a third down conversion today, and they are still going to have to wait as Lance Muhammad gets him at the line of scrimmage. And the Bearcats punt this football away once again. Gray under center, looking to build off the last drive, got some time to work with, is able to deliver a great ball out to Aaron Ford. So we got some space to work with now, as we were breathing in the shadow of our own goal line. So feels good that we don't have to worry about giving up a safety no more. Feels pretty good about that. But can we build some more momentum off this drive, as Anthony Williams starting to take over this game a little bit now. That's 2 really good runs there. Going to give us 80 yards on the day for Williams, as it sets up our passing game. Looking over the middle, as Ronnie Harvey was provided a hospital ball, but does bounce back up. He's watched some hockey highlights. He is good to go, as the drive will continue. Now getting to the 35-yard line after a catch by Aaron Ford. Is now Gray is going to go ahead, run it up the gut, gets it out to Williams. And Williams will pick up yet another first down. Haven't gotten to 100 yards rushing yet on the day, but third and short coming, as Gray needs another first down from the star running back. Williams gets stuffed in the backfield though, and we will have to go ahead and settle for a field goal. But it does give us a 2-possession lead, as we are now in that fourth quarter. Get those fours up in the chat or in the comment section, as we're going to try to hold off these Cardiac Cats. We'll see if we can finish the deal and win our conference opener. As Lambert's going to hand it off again to Graham, who's going to try to run it up the gut. We do stuff him pretty well, as that's Lance Muhammad who's able to clean up and finish that tackle there. As now 2nd and 5. We'll see if they run it again, but it's a pass instead, and it's McDonald open with that short crossing pattern that picks up a first down for the Bearcats. As we get another 1st and 10 coming. We've got Lambert in the shotgun formation. Plenty of time in the world. Finds a man downfield, but he finds him too late though, as a receiver cannot get a foot in bounds. So a very fortunate incompletion, as that could have very easily been a very big gain there. As now another 1st and 10 sitting in the red zone. Can the Bearcats finish? Lambert looking over the middle, finds Bennett all by himself. It's this fullback again that's going to set up 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line, as they try to set up a screen here, getting it out to the perimeter. Graham's all by himself, and that's a touchdown, as there is surprisingly no flags on the field. So a very interesting surprise there. Usually when that play is called by the CPU, it ends up in a penalty, but a touchdown for the Bearcats makes it just a 3-point game. So now, we know that Cincinnati's going to get the football possibly one more time, unless we do a really good job of getting rid of the rest of his clock. So I do want to at least get a field goal on this drive. If we can do that, we can at least feel pretty good about ourselves, as Anderson gets a huge gain down the sideline. That's going to be nearly in the red zone. So let's go, baby. Let's see if we can get another score on the board. As Gray's going to hand it off to the right-hand side. Williams, he's got the blocks that you love to see. Oh, if he got away from those last couple of defenders, that was going to be a touchdown. But instead, 1st and goal from the 8. Going to go play action. Looking over the middle, and Ross drops a touchdown. That was the right read. That was the right read, but instead, 3rd and goal. As I don't want to settle for a field goal, it makes it a 1-score gain. But we won't have to, as Ronnie Harvey might have just placed the dagger in these Cardiac Cats, as Andrew Gray throws a beautiful pass with all of that traffic. So now it's up to a 10-score game. if we can hold it down here on this last possession, it'll be barbecue chicken. But Bearcats ain't giving up easily. Dan Mason gets a catch quickly and gets out of bounds to save some time. They also still aren't avoiding the running game as we see a late pitch to McDonald. Just, if it wasn't for Presley's tackle, man, that would have been a touchdown. That would have gotten the Bearcats right in the game, but we still, time is on our side. If we can, make the Bearcats take their time in terms of getting it into the end zone potentially, that would be advantageous for us. But now, 1st and 10 coming. Going to try to confuse him with this blitz. But it's a quarterback draw instead, and Lambert gets it out into the open field. And now another 1st and goal. Lambert looking to seek the comeback. Dropping back, throwing over the middle, but nobody was home there. And it is going to be incomplete. As they'll try it again here a couple plays later. 3rd and goal. We'll see if we can keep him out of the end zone. Taking his time, Lambert going to go ahead and read the defense before snapping the ball finally. Throwing his thing to the end zone and finds Michael Holmes for the touchdown. As Christian Lambert's been having a solid day, 211 for 2 touchdowns. It's been a really solid performance so far. I really like how they've been playing in this game. But they will not touch this football ever again. As we recover that onside. Oh, actually, they did not even go for the onside kick. So we ran the ball, and we take care of business, and we are indeed going to go ahead. We are going to win our conference opener against Cincinnati. We win by the final score of 31-28. We'll go ahead and check out the stats for our guys, though. Alright, guys, so while we won the football game on the field, unfortunately for us, my game ended up crashing, and I honestly was not feeling the idea of trying to go and play that game all over again. So I ended up simulating, and we got robbed of a victory, as in the simulation, Cincinnati actually beats us. So instead of going to 3-1 like we thought we were going to go ahead and do, we are now 2-2 instead, dropping our game, our conference opener, and Cincinnati honestly dominating us on as the home team. And it's just a tough look. This has been a problem in my previous series. Like, we had some occasional crashes, which probably why this is gonna be the last NCAA 14 series, to be honest. I'm just ready for like different things after this series is over. But it is tough to see a win turning into a loss because of things we can't control. Meanwhile, Coach Gentry and that Miami Hurricane squad is feeling good, man. They went out there and they beat a ranked Miami team, winning 38-23, and that's even with a Elbasa touchdown in the first quarter, one of your guys' custom players. So Mid-Tennessee State, man, 2-2 here, looking pretty solid. They have not started conference play yet, but under the guiding play of Travis Beverly, I have a feeling that Mid-Tennessee State just might have what it takes in order to make it to a bowl game. So guys, that is going to wrap up this episode. I apologize for my Xbox crashing on me a little bit there. Hopefully we can have some better luck, as we now have this 2-game losing streak that we got to deal with. We just got to control what we can control. We can only control how we play on the field, and we just got to go out there, focus in on the Bobcats of Ohio. We'll see if we can turn things out a little bit better. Lost to Cincinnati. Can we beat this second Ohio team in 2 weeks? Should be an interesting episode, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the content, even though it was a little bit sour of an end. If you still enjoyed it, man, make sure you go ahead, smack that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button as well if you do happen to be brand new to the channel. This is John J. Gaming on the mic, signing off. I'm hoping you're all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.